Hi, this is WWJ Auto Beat reporter Jeff Gilbert. We have actually now made our way inside the Michigan Central Depot, the classic train station that Ford is going to rehab and really make a part of the city's future. Let's turn this around and you can really see the beauty of this century-old facility and what it can become. You look here, there's holes in the wall over there, but you look up above and you can see how the ceiling is beautiful and ornate. You also, Ford, as part of what they're doing, is adding their own touches inside to make it unique, but you can also see where years of vandalism have had their impact. There is some graffiti there that says "Bleed Blue." You take a look over at the rest of the building, you see a little more graffiti in the center next to that beautiful archway window. I mean, this, you can see what this used to be like. You can see how fabulous it's likely to be in the future. Now, there will be public tours of this building, of this train station this weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's likely going to be very crowded in here, but I would imagine it is very well worth your time. You can see some of the graffiti behind me. That's only a little bit of the graffiti here. If you saw my video earlier, we were in the main hall. This is actually another part of that, a larger part of the hall. You can see below where they have a lot of the concrete work that has to be done, and that graffiti I showed you before was just a little bit of what's inside this building. The other area we were in was just one part of this main central hall in the station. This is kind of a side hall, and there is, you can see how it needs a lot of work now, but here's a picture of what it used to be like and what it's likely going to look like at some point in the future. Again, another longer look of an area with some beautiful columns and also areas that are torn out. You can see that they have probably started a little work on it before. This next area that we're moving into is bigger, brighter, more airy, probably because there's no roof on this. This is totally exposed to the elements. Obviously, they're probably going to have sort of glass area above, a winter garden kind of area, an open area. Again, Ford hopes to make this a great gathering place in the center of Detroit. Looking down, kind of guessing that this is probably an area where people came to in the day to look for trains. Again, quite an impressive area. See a lot more graffiti. Again, 30 years of urban exploring will do that. But let's also move in here and take a look at what the ticket counters used to look like back in the day. And this is what they look like now. Obviously, the result of years of abuse, years of vandalism, but again, 2 years of work will allow this building to turn into something really special. So it's a little darker here as we continue with this self-guiding tour. This area has a lot of vandalism in it, a lot of graffiti, and you take a peek down hallways and you imagine the people that have gone through this station, and you can imagine what this is probably going to look like in the future. Got to walk carefully because it's dark here. And that takes us back into the main hall So that will end our video tour of the Michigan Central Depot. And again, this is kind of cool what they put up here on the ceiling. If you're in Detroit, in town over the weekend, I highly recommend you're coming here for the open house, because it's going to be a chance that you just can't miss.